All right, let's get a clap. Now that we got Pat back, we Pat clap.
Pat back in a backpack.
I did a clap last episode and it was terrible.
Sorry.
Yeah, see? That's what it's about. That's an incredible...
clearly spam. I got a spam that says...
So I'm glad you looked at it.
He's back. Pat's back, everybody.
He's back in a major way. He's checking his phone
I
within
was
1 second
checking
of the
my
episode,
phone. I was checking my phone
matter.
because of something that amazing happened. Because something amazing happened.
What happened, bro?
I don't know if you can see what's in front of me right now.
Your microphone?
Well, a lot of people can't.
Your phone?
Well. So a couple weeks ago, let's say, I don't know, February 6th at 9:16 p.m.
Yeah, let's say that.
Let's say that. Why not? I get the most incredible message I have ever read from one Doug Shavery.
Doug
who says,
Chachery.
Patrick, my son sent me a clip from the Funny Channel on YouTube that had clipped part of your podcast, and he told me that they said Tony Shavery. Tony was my grandfather, and I appreciate the random mention. Would love to send you and your partner some goodies in appreciation, and then they will know what we're talking about. I have a podcast called The Nonsense Chronicles. I thought it said No Nonsense. I'm very tired because yesterday we filmed something for the tour.
Stay on topic here.
Just shoot me an address, and I'll get that out to you via USPS. You guys.
Wow.
Doug sent us the most amazing box of gifts I have ever seen in my life. Yeah. These two didn't. I guess there's a clip on the Funny Channel.
I can't wait to go home and put this on a PB&J.
Don't know. Oh yeah, you could put the injectables on an injected PB&J.
I really don't know what I should put this. So this,
Doug, we just want to say from the bottom of our hearts, thank you so much. This is a Cajun seasoning that I have been talking about forever. I've put so many people onto it.
We have Creole. Light
Creole seasoning.
What is light? The other
so this one has no salt.
Why is this one light?
This one has no salt.
This one's great for blackening.
Yeah, this one is bold, 0 calories.
Oh, this is cutting down on sodium.
Oh, this one says when you want to use
More
herbs,
spice.
when you want to use herbs to enhance your favorite dishes, this one is the perfect choice.
Use it like salt. That's what it says to do. Use it like salt,
as if it's salt. Well, that's how seasoning
put it
works,
on watermelon.
That is how. Yeah, this would be good on watermelon.
That sounds actually quite good.
Yeah.
Okay, so Tony
Shavery.
Thank you so much, Tony
Shavery.
Who I think
Doug,
actually has sadly...
Doug and your nephew, who you didn't say your nephew's name.
But no, it said his son. You keep saying nephew.
Why do I
keep...
Can I have a sip of that?
Hell no.
Five weeks of war.
Please.
One sip? No,
Can
man.
you
I
baby bird it into my mouth?
I got this for me.
I'm so complete. We are completely beat. Me and Cameron are completely
That's
beat.
not my
I'm
problem.
fine. I prepared, man.
You're fine?
Yeah, I drank coffee. You've been sitting here.
You said you were tired, too.
I am tired, but I'm ready to go.
You played skater games.
I'm not calling sons nephews.
That's right.
A nephew is a son.
I
sometimes.
power through.
A nephew is a son.
Always a son.
Always a son, actually.
So what did you guys do yesterday?
We filmed an incredible video for basically the tour that we'll be showing in Boston, as well as Atlanta, as well as Philadelphia, as well as Toronto, as well as Chicago.
Oh me, oh my.
And I guess maybe we'll show them in the other cities too.
Yeah.
Maybe.
But maybe not.
We will. Maybe we won't. Who knows?
But you guys were up very late, I'm guessing?
It was just a long day. It was up early.
A lot of running around.
Yeah, I mean, I was up pretty late. I was up until about 11:57.
That is brutally late.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we got back at 11:12.
Yeah. And I took a long-ass shower.
You can kill it.
Oh, my God. He's so kind.
And we're also, I think, very tired because for this video, we both, I think, got completely infected and covered with ticks.
Yes.
You think you have a tick-borne disease?
We think.
I think I have chronic Lyme.
I think we both got chronic Lyme disease from ticks.
Nothing can be chronic in one day.
No, I think it's chronic Lyme.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
You never spent a day watching Netflix and smoking that chronic, bro.
Maybe you do have chronic Lyme. Maybe you do. If this is how you guys are acting now, you might both have chronic Lyme. What is chronic Lyme?
Chronic Lyme is one of the fake ones, I think. Well, I did.
Stop. You need to stop.
Okay, well, here's the
There's
thing
girls that listen to the show
Here's
now.
the thing about chronic Lyme
We
disease.
have a big
Here's the
audience.
thing about chronic Lyme disease. Maybe it's not fake, But the way that they say you have to cure it is you have to like travel to Europe and they put you in a room filled with light. Mm-hmm. They're like, okay, we're gonna scan you with a computer and that will cure your chronic Lyme.
I don't believe it.
How do you get it? You get it from ticks?
The only way to it's a mystery.
Oh, it's a mystery.
And one of the reasons I think it's completely fake is, besides just seeing online people who say they have it, is there one of the Real Housewives had it.
Oh, okay. So you think this is a housewife disease?
This is a Real Housewife style disease.
You think you get this from ye screaming at your husband?
This is a disease you get
Be
from
careful, ladies.
This is a disease you get when you sit down on the couch for a little too long and you think a little too hard.
And you realize that you actually really like sitting on the couch.
This is This is a disease you get when you run a mile for the first time in 12 years and then you're tired.
Okay. Yeah. And maybe there was a tick that jumped onto you commando style.
Right.
And
there was a tick. People who get these diseases, there's nothing. There's nothing. There were multiple ticks on all of us. There are ticks everywhere. It's the woods.
Get rid of them. They're awful.
We did get rid of them.
I hate ticks.
I put them in my mouth and on my face.
Why?
With chronic Lyme disease, they're like, you have to, if you get it and you like are tricked into trying to cure it, you literally, it's like, oh, you have to pay like $70,000 to fly to a remote hospital where they'll do, like, it's literally like a David Cronenberg like Shivers type shit, or not Shivers, Rabid, because it's not a real enough disease that any insurance is gonna cover you doing anything about it. So they're gonna make you like fly somewhere, and it's gonna be a Dr. Moreau style guy who grafts like a leopard's tail onto your ass.
Okay.
It's not real. There's no.
I think that it's got to be real if people say it is.
Yeah,
that's so true.
That's how
a good point.
That's how I operate with kind of everything.
Yeah, sheeple.
Sheeple. What's that? Is that a disease?
That is a disease.
Oh, really?
Disease of the mind.
You have terminal sheeple disease.
I have it?
Yes.
That's awful
and
fucking
the only
news.
cure
What's
is
the cure?
to suck my dick.
Come here, man. What are we doing? I have a family. I have to live for my family. I would say
it's probably real.
What's the like least fatal disease that
probably
you would
chronic Lyme.
Suck a doctor's cock to cure?
Well, okay. Here's the.
Okay, so he already answered.
Here's my answer. Right?
His is being tired.
It's not about. It's not about the severity of the disease to me.
Okay.
It's about if the doctor says, okay, the only way to cure this is you need to suck my dick. And if I said, oh, can I suck somebody else's dick? And he said no, then I wouldn't do it.
But what if
But if he was like, yeah, I guess it can be anybody's.
What if
It's a disease.
Okay, I believe you.
So if it was a disease,
what if he pulls
if
it down
doctor,
and it's green and it has a red cross on it?
I
like
would suck,
a med pack in a video game.
What I'm saying is I would suck his dick if he was not so desperate about it.
It's kind of giving you the...
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
I was like, if it's okay if I do it to someone, like if I... And he'd be like, no, you have to suck my dick.
It's a
I'd
disease,
be like, nah,
a disease that's only cured by sucking dick.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
What if
that's
the
what I would
doctor's
believe him.
office...
That's the disease that you would suck
a certain type of throat infection that sperms fight like firefighters.
Here's if I'm that doctor who specializes in whatever sickness this is.
Yeah.
My office is a giant maze with my thing in the middle.
So you have napkins in your throat.
Yeah, I guess. But I go.
Wait, what?
I don't know what that means.
The sperms need to go into the napkins. It's the only way to cure this disease. You have dry napkins in your throat.
Oh, I see. We need to break through the napkins.
Exactly.
And I have very acidic sperm.
Yeah.
The pH
couldn't you just cure that with soda?
Soda's not going to work.
Soda's not going to work.
Soda is not going to work.
Wait. Ask me again.
Wouldn't it cure it with soda?
Wait, what was that? Sorry.
Wouldn't it cure it with soda?
What? Sorry, I can't hear you at all. I can't hear you. Something's going on. Maybe I'm sick. Oh wait, I am, and the only cure is to have my dick sucked, and then it'll clog my ears.
Sperm levels are rising up through my body, clogging my ears.
God, this is so painful. Yeah,
oh my God, sperm cramps. Oh my God, I have so much sperm.
Craziest coincidence ever in my whole career.
Listen, you could conceivably suck anybody's dick to cure this, but seeing as I'm having such unimaginable pain from too much sperm, this would be the perfect solution for both of us.
Oh man, we really. I can't believe how well this worked out, or is going to work out.
Yeah. It's about to work out.
Look right, or it's going to work out.
It's going to work out.
This is going to work out.
This is going to work out between us two. You will live. But what's the? You would dodge the question artfully.
Right. I think I would love to be. I would love to have a terminal illness that lasted like a month or so. I think that I would be so good at being the like wasted away guy who's somehow like walking down the sidewalk with the like IV bag like tower on wheels.
You would be
I'm so clearly like about to die. I'm looking at everything with wonder.
Yeah.
I'm at the dump. I'm looking at the trash and I'm like, people don't realize how beautiful this really is.
That
when
old
you know
food
you're
still
gonna die.
tastes good.
Yeah. Just I think I'd be really good at living those like and going like kind of like trying to make an like doing the thing where I'm seeing all my friends and I'm trying really hard to make an impact and I'm hanging out with Patrick and I'm like you're like the best guy I've ever met. I just like it's not connecting at all. You're just like
yeah, he's like okay,
man.
In the movie theater watching the movie, you're like, dude, you could
literally
you could be a mechanic if you wanted to, for real.
You can do anything.
You could be you could be point to the IV bag, rattle it around.
I have chronic Lyme.
Turn around, your ass is out.
I have chronic Lyme. I only have 57 years to live.
So you have chronic Lyme. You only have between 70 and 100 years to live, depending on how technology goes.
How well you live.
But anyway, that's my answer. I think it would be fun to know you're going to die from a sickness, and then I would suck a dick on the last day.
Well, yeah, you.
But then what if it cures it?
Then exactly, that's what I'm saying. I get the best of both worlds. I get to live a month as the Fault in Our Stars.
Right on the edge, Fault of Our Stars.
Yeah.
You want to have the romance with a boy, and then
Ansel Elgort.
No problem with that.
Ansel.
He's a bad guy, I heard.
Was
he
a bad
naughty?
Boy?
Bad boy. He was not in Bad Boys. That was Will Smith.
They look similar.
They do look kind of similar, don't they?
They need to do Bad Boys.
They have similar attitudes towards slapping.
Is Will Smith in Bad Boys and Will Smith in Men in Black the same guy?
Yes.
Yeah.
Really?
That's Bad Boys is a prequel to Men in Black.
This is the busiest guy in the universe.
the whole world.
That's cops, man.
Yeah.
They work hard.
They spend some of the time. I mean, cops, you're not just limited to humans on Earth.
No.
I guess. And so
you're limited to the whole entire universe.
Yeah. And
the sky.
I love the universe.
And beyond is your limit.
I've been thinking about how I fucking don't really like it that much.
The universe?
What? The universe?
I just don't give a fuck if it gets destroyed in a giant bullet.
Well, yeah, because then everyone would go.
Everything. No, I want to survive.
You want to survive the universe imploding and then you go into a white space.
That's why I think it'd be awesome. Everybody talks, there's a bunch of sci-fi and stuff about like, oh no, I accidentally became immortal, or this guy's immortal and he lives until the heat death of the universe. That sounds cool to me.
Yeah. Oh God.
Yeah.
Oh no, I have to live forever.
I just sit there and I just get to float.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
It would be cool to float.
Like people are always like, listen, if you're immortal, it would actually suck because all your friends and family, all the people you know and love, you're gonna have to watch them die. And it's like, yeah, that happens one time.
Yeah, but what if
I live forever?
Yeah,
exactly.
Everybody dies.
And what if I don't get along with them?
There's nobody else.
Yeah.
And then I can just live for a million more years.
And I can, and if
I'll
you
forget about it.
If I was immortal, I would immediately just start putting in the effort to not get along with my family.
Right. And it's like, do you think I'm an idiot? Do you think after my entire do you think somehow after my entire family and friends all die that I'm going to be like, wow, that sucked so bad. I guess I should make some more friends.
Yeah.
No.
You just do your own
You just
thing.
watch TV.
Yeah.
You'd beat off.
TV's going to be so
You'd be
fucking
so
fire.
good.
You would watch
everything.
You become the greatest
You can
TV
watch
writer of all time.
You can watch every season.
all TV.
You could live so many amazing lives. And also, people always hide it. I'd be telling motherfuckers I was immortal.
Yeah.
I'd be walking around. Yeah, dude. I'd be walking.
You'd get flamed by the audience if you went on Oprah.
I don't give a fuck. People will forget.
Yeah.
Nothing matters.
You will live
Some lady
forever.
with a big
You can do anything.
beehive haircut yelling at you.
I will become the biggest Karen video, Jack Doherty type guy. And then I'll become a hero.
Is that no, that's not the guy from
That's
Salem.
the little kid who
I thought it was
like,
the guy
has
from
bodyguards. Salem? No, that's Jack Donahue.
Oh.
Yeah, but I'll do that shit
Imagine
too.
if he was doing that shit.
I'll do that shit too, man.
Wouldn't that be cool if that was the guy?
Yeah, dude. I'll slow my voice down and do a rap as a gay guy.
Jack Doherty guy. He's going around. The guy Jack Donahue's doing that instead. Actually, I think that he gets away with all that because he looks like a little boy.
No, he hires bodyguards.
Oh.
Who if you touch them, they kill you.
Oh, this is not a good person.
Wouldn't
No,
it be
he's-
incredible
I would
if
do
you
that
were
for a little bit.
if you were immortal and you just were going around doing whatever you wanted and acting like such an asshole to everybody and
Yeah.
and ruining everything? Everyone hates you so much because you're so lame and annoying that that all of human culture has to develop a new system where they pass down each generation. You have to stay away from this guy. This guy will be around forever, and this needs to enter into our ancestral knowledge.
I think
bank.
I would
Isn't that Rasputin?
certainly become evil.
Rasputin is not immortal. He is dead.
I thought he was
died
immortal.
at like
He,
50.
have you seen him lately, man?
He
he's
could
dead.
be around. He could be around.
No,
you don't know that.
I
he
mean,
could have faked his death.
I think he got
Killed
poisoned and
100
then he got
times.
shot and then
The
he
whole
drowned
thing
in a
about him
river.
was that he got killed a million
Yeah.
times.
He
That's
got
the
killed
entire-
more than
He got
anybody
killed
else.
more than anybody.
That's kind of worse than being alive forever. Is being killed
Yeah,
the
it
most.
is.
I would
Obviously.
agree actually.
That's worse
Yeah.
than being
It's
alive
worse
forever.
to die a bunch of times than to be alive.
That's
Yeah.
so true.
I think certainly.
Just think about it.
I don't understand.
I would like if I was. I think that if you become completely immortal, you have kind of no choice but to become a
dick.
a villain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But not. I wouldn't be killing people, but I would be really annoying.
Exactly. That's what I mean.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
So annoying.
to be so annoying that you
Yeah.
enter into the mythology of
Yes.
the human race, that you become like you are Hades.
There's sideways hieroglyphs
Exactly.
of you.
They have to write
wedging
fables about
somebody
you.
on a pyramid.
They have to
somewhere.
engrave you on walls
Yeah.
in case that somehow a disease spreads.
Yeah.
Everybody dies. Who
So
can spread
even
the tradition.
beyond language,
Exactly.
people
You
need
have
to
to-
know. Stay away from this
A
guy.
hieroglyph,
sucks.
a
Yeah.
hieroglyph of you trying to use an expired coupon.
Yeah, maybe like pointing so
Yeah, like-
so madly at a big coupon.
It's only, and then it's
There's
like
also
the rest of it
hieroglyphs
says
on
it's
the coupon.
only 1 day expired. Please honor it. It's just like
Yeah.
the guy just like they invented a new hieroglyph for this.
Yeah.
It's just reaching for like your bridge of your nose.
Yeah, I think that there's no way that I would be as nice of a guy as I am right now.
No.
No, you have no choice.
And you're not even that nice right now.
No.
Fuck you.
See, case in point.
Well, screw you.
See, you're changing up you're trying to be nicer by saying screw.
Sweet you. Love you.
Sweet you.
Sweet
Sweet you
you.
is really nice.
Sweet you.
Sweet you.
I like
is really
sweet you.
A smile.
Sweet you is great.
Yeah.
That's really good.
a smile.
Hey, buddy,
gonna
sweet
say-
you.
I'm gonna say
like,
asshole,
what?
but a smile.
Thank you. Getting out of your
You're
car.
welcome. Hey, buddy, go sweet.
Sweet you
Go
up the
sweetly-
heart.
Yeah. Yeah. Sweet you right up your heart. And have a great day.
Yeah.
And smile around. And never stop smiling.
Smile yourself.
I'm gonna come to your house and I'm gonna smile your entire family. And sweetly hug them. They go, okay. Now it's feeling
Buddy, go
actually
hug
threatening.
yourself.
Go heart yourself with kindness.
What should I do with
beautiful.
this Tony Chachere's butter?
I don't know.
I think you should inject that into your body.
How often? Let me tell you what, Tony. Amazing gift. I'm not making turkey probably, but once a year, if that.
Well, it expires. It doesn't say it's immortal. This is an immortal product.
Tony, you're living.
It's
Well, guys-
probably underneath the label or something.
Oh no, I accidentally.
Oh
got
no,
the-
wait. No, January 6th, 2026. So you can keep this until
Okay.
Thanksgiving.
There's some time
Okay.
there.
Yeah, you got
There's
a lot of time.
it.
There's
And you can
something
make a
I will
bunch of turkeys.
certainly be doing with this.
Yeah.
Um,
Well, guys,
why did I
I
say it
want to.
like that?
I want to.
let's talk about the
transition here.
yeah.
The war rages on.
Welcome back, everybody, to the 5 weeks of war. And this week on
Sorry,
week,
this one's late, by the way.
Yeah, sorry, that couldn't
We
be
were
avoided.
in
We
the
were
woods.
busy getting
starting
Lyme
a little
disease.
bit of a war. Well, I wouldn't be surprised.
We're
for the
starting a
fans.
war on punctuality and a war on unseasoned food.
That's
The
right.
war on unseasoned food starts today. That's what our war is. This week.
Today's war is the Civil War.
Yes.
Today we're talking about the Civil War.
The Civil War.
And I guess while we're just, you'll see why, but I'm just gonna go ahead and do my show and learn segment right away.
Go ahead.
Hold on. Where's
Podcast About List presents Show and Learn with Cameron Fetter, a swashbuckling descent into the world of archaeology and war, sponsored by the Smithsonian Institute.
Okay, guys, the Civil War. 1861 to 1865, the bloodiest war in American history. Over 600,000 died in the conflict. A variety of weapons and equipment were used by both sides. Rifles and muskets were a few weapons of choice. Revolvers were also used. Deadly bayonets ran men through like sharp penises. Soldiers on both sides also carried around equipment for sleeping, like rough cloth blankets, small one-man tents, and possibly plush stuffed animals. Soldiers at the time were very lazy and liked to sleep during the night because all-nighters hadn't been invented yet. There was one item soldiers often carried that I haven't mentioned, and it was probably the most important. This is the artifact I've brought in on loan from the Smithsonian today. Ladies and gentlemen, feast your eyes
I'm getting hungry.
on a military ration eaten by Union soldiers in the Civil War.
Oh my God. This looks...
Well, thank God.
Oh, it's a...
Okay, so this isn't just any military ration. This is an extremely high quality one, known as a premium ration. In the 1860s, it was common practice. Be careful with that.
It's...
Let me read this here. Doesn't it smell good?
Yes.
It's a premium ration. In the 1860s, it was common practice to give soldiers one premium ration alongside their normal rations of horse strips and miniature cannonballs. The premium rations would be a very high-quality food, usually sourced directly from a wealthy citizen's personal chef. These delicious bites would help motivate the soldiers to fight harder. Before they ate the premium ration, they would battle for their lives because they wanted to survive long enough to eat it. And after eating it, they would go out in a blaze of glory, taking many, many enemy combatants down with them because they knew they would never eat anything as good ever again. Now, this particular premium ration is a delicacy dessert known as black cookie, a very popular dessert that actually ended up evolving into the Oreo cookie after many generations.
Wow.
It really doesn't look
And
or smell sweet.
I have a very exciting news for you guys, and that is
Patrick's
that
going to eat
the
it.
Smithsonian Institute has given us not only permission, but has encouraged us to eat this sample. Yes, we can finally learn how the soldiers lived back in the Civil War by eating their most delicious food. So without further ado, someone dig in. And I want you to try it without the seasoning. Because the
Pat, you
seasoning
gotta try,
well,
you gotta try
I
it
gotta-
without the
no.
seasoning first.
I gotta
This is
try it with the
authentic
seasoning.
Come on,
It's
don't-
an
you can't-
1860s
you
food. You're not
can't
going to
water
season it, bro.
down.
Tastes like dessert?
Actually, this is actually very well seasoned. Cameron, what did you, or the Smithsonian, what did you put on this?
Smithsonian,
It's black
what is
cookie.
this? Black
This is actually-
cookie.
It's a classic
Did you say
sweet
it's
dessert.
sweet or salty?
I would say it's very salty.
It's does that back
Now
then
let's-
they didn't invent sugar yet.
Okay,
let's
now
see.
put some Tony Chachere's. Holy, that looks orange.
It made it even better.
Really?
That
You're-
actually-
You're about to eat the whole thing.
Wow. That's incredible. I really,
You really liked it.
I look. You can
Well,
tell.
unfortunately, there's only one more surviving in the world, and you can't have it.
Oh,
You will never taste that ever again.
Well,
Oh,
I mean,
but don't they have a
there's
recipe?
gotta- yeah, who's that fucking old loser on YouTube who dresses up like
Townsend's?
a fucking bastard in leather?
He wouldn't even.
And he
he
goes
wouldn't
like,
even
"Today
touch
we're
this one."
making a hog
What do you
shit.
got against Townsend's?
Just wear some normal clothes.
I've seen him
Go
in
to
normal
Kohl's
clothes.
and stop wearing a bag shirt. That's
But
all I'm gonna say.
It's what a beautiful circumstance because I didn't even plan this based on the seasoning. So
I
what an
know.
incredible opportunity to
Wow.
basically have a
was
seasoning-based
amazing.
episode on the time that the Smithsonian gave us food to eat.
That really was a stinky cookie.
It was crazy how when I
Well-
opened it up, the whole room started
the
to
whole
smell.
room started
Well,
smelling
that was
like cookie.
you could tell that they were really into the. Well, this is around the time that they learned the Maillard effect.
Yes,
and they-
yes. And they were
Yeah,
really
yeah.
trying to get as much
Maillard.
Maillard reaction
Yeah.
on that cookie as possible.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, and there was a lot.
There's a lot of
Children used to
fat-eating heat.
beg for that after dinner.
May I have
grown
some
men,
Maillard? Please,
I would like some black
26-year-old men at this table would beg for more.
There's no
Yeah.
more.
It was
I
very.
don't know what to tell you.
Pat's
I
over
wish
here
I could have.
begging for
Patrick,
black
that was
cookie.
200
I
years
wish
old.
I could have some more black cookie. It was so.
There's
so
no more
good.
black cookie. There's no more in the world.
No more
I
black
The
wish-
recipe
cookie?
has been forgotten.
Well,
And
I think
Everybody who
I think we could
knew how to
reverse
cook
engineer
that,
it.
Their houses were burned down.
Pat,
And let me just say, with this Tony Chachere's no salt seasoning on top of it, and if they had this back in the Civil War, that shit would have been done in seconds. they would not even be battling. They would have all joined hands and unified immediately.
Yeah.
You guys got no salt Tony Sachery's seasoning up in the north? Shit. We're gonna join your team.
You're saying that, but you're saying that even with no seasoning, black cookie tastes great.
I think it tasted good, yes.
And you like black cookie more than any other cookie?
I think I like it more than any other food.
Really?
You are such an old soul.
Yes.
I'm always saying that about you. You always seem like you were born in the 1820s.
I think maybe I was.
You do. I mean, my grandpa used to talk about black cookie all the time.
Yeah.
Because he fought in the Civil War.
We all remember our grandpas and grandmas talking about black cookie.
No, he grew up in New Jersey.
Their friend that they went to middle school with in the 60s.
Yeah. Well, for him, he was eating pussy at disco things. Yeah. But he really liked it.
You know, it would make that taste even better.
Tony Sachery's on a woman's vagina.
Some Tony Sachery.
Don't worry, baby. It's no salt.
It's got no salt. It won't fuck up your pH or anything.
What is that about? They have
I don't know.
Do my balls have that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, get that out of there.
Your balls
you
have a
should
PU
test it.
balance, buddy.
Yes,
let
and
me
I'm
tell
in
you-
very bad debt.
And let me tell you, it's not balanced. Those scales are
How'd you know I have scales on my balls? I've never seen them.
made an inference.
Oh, yes, we have.
No, you haven't.
Yes, we
You made
have.
an infrared laser and you looked through my pants to see that I had
looked at your
gray
nuts and saw your
scales.
gray, scaly skin on your nuts.
It's called psoriasis, okay?
Oh.
And it affects
I actually had
1%
that,
of the
I think.
population on their nuts.
My grandfather had it.
Your grandfather had
On
that?
his nuts?
Yeah.
Did he walk around like a gator all day?
He was walking around itchy, and I've been itchy lately.
I see some on your face,
Yeah,
actually.
you see the red splotches? Yeah.
I know there's a really easy cure for that.
Oh, okay.
I always get that
It's a-
crap when I
it's a
get
kiss.
stressed out. Isn't that crazy that your body can turn into a reptile if you
Yeah.
just get upset?
Yeah, I get that on my finger.
That's like real life werewolf. Remember the scale I grew
You
on
had
my
a
finger
scale.
on tour?
He had
Yeah.
a scale on his
It was
finger.
a crazy scale.
That was
Yeah.
a crazy scale.
Finger on the scale on the finger.
Yeah.
You never thought it'd reverse on you like
No.
that.
No.
You never think
They
that
reversed
things
it.
that
They
people
switched
say
it up on me.
will
The-
be
the
reversed.
idiom
and then
switched it up
You
on
don't
me.
think that of idioms ever being switched
No,
and then
you
turned
don't.
into part of your life.
Oh my God. I never did even. It happened to me and I didn't even think about it.
Yeah, and you didn't even
That's
realize
terrifying.
that some language evil villain.
I
did
must
that
have
to
gone
you.
into a mirror world.
Yeah, and that happened, and you had a scale.
So, guys, the Civil War, who we got?
The North. I want to say one thing real quick.
We're having a bit of a civil war here
Really?
How?
because he shaved his head.
Hmm.
Well, yeah, it was for a video.
So we're the shaves, and you're the.
Oh, okay, you're
white.
shave
Oh,
versus
I
hair.
understand.
We're the shave. This is
I thought you
shave-
were saying that it was like he caused a conflict by
Yeah, between
between
you.
you two.
You have hair.
right.
We
So
have
you're
nair.
Now I
white.
understand.
We have
and
nair.
we are shaved.
It's hair versus nair.
Okay.
in Shavery. We're the shaves.
Yeah.
So that's a.
Well, you're the ones who shaved.
But you,
could-
like are
you
fighting.
perpetuate
But, see, no, we're
shavery.
victims of shavery.
I don't think
Because
so
we're
because you're the
balding.
ones who
Yeah.
shaved.
Because of the way we were born, we are victims of shavery because of things that we cannot.
No,
be
you did.
Things
You
that are
shaved.
out of
You
our
shaved.
control.
You unshaved people.
No, I've been inshaved by society.
By you.
No, no,
I
no.
don't.
No,
I
no.
didn't. don't- Here's the thing. I don't enshave at all.
I think you and shave
You
a little
enshaved
bit.
us.
I did not
You
enshave
enshaved
you.
us.
Well, but you're
no.
but you're
I
white.
have no part in shavery.
Okay, that's fine, but we'll still call you just white because
You're
I
a
can't think of
shaver.
anything else. So you're a white shaver, a shave owner.
Yeah, I'm
You
not
would-
a
do
shaver.
You,
You're
do
a
you-
shaver.
Do you own a shaver?
No.
You are a shaver
Oh,
owner.
wait, I own a shaver,
I
Yeah.
lost my shaver.
but not a shave.
yeah, I don't have one either.
Yeah, I lost mine because I left my backpack on the Amtrak.
And we both have been. I mean, look at us. We're beaten down,
Look at how I look.
normal.
victims of shavery.
Complete victim of shavery.
Yep.
Right.
And I sometimes I cut
You know
my
how many
head.
hats I own?
How many?
A lot of
That's
hats.
Probably 35, something like that, around there.
Yeah.
Some of them were gifts from Joe, though.
But here's the question. We're talking about shavery, but what we should really be talking about is shavery in the South. Right now we're talking about northern shavery.
Northern shavery.
We need to
yeah.
be talking about
Yeah.
Shavery in
down
the
south.
South, man.
Do you guys enshave?
Listen, I'll tell
shave
you.
anybody down
let me
south?
tell you what my shaving down south. The shavery is looking like stars and bars. Okay, that's the. I have that.
You have that shaved?
Yeah, I have a 1 star and 1 bar.
Okay.
Yeah, but like a Verizon bar.
Nah, I got it.
Yeah.
1 star and 1 bar, so I'm just doing 1 bar.
Just
yeah, this is for
bar.
America. 1 bar.
1 star.
This is a line.
1 bar. Can I show my thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Please do.
Because I think I messed up a little bit, but
I think I did too, because I didn't know we were doing the Civil War today.
I knew we were doing Civil War.
What were you told?
I was told that
Tell us what
Caleb
you
was
were told.
doing a solo episode, and so
Okay.
I created something,
That's okay. Okay,
or I
so
found something related to Caleb's solo.
here is my
Right.
You know, as everybody knows, I've been working on this docu-series thing, and I'm just not going to explain it. Just go ahead.
Once again, we sought through the sands of time to find the truth behind the history, the human moments that have been forgotten in the interest of simplifying these complex stories. Here, we find ourselves peeking over the shoulder of a Southern soldier in a brutally bloody civil war. American blood is being spilled at a rate that has been rarely seen throughout history. The Southern soldier knows he's next, and that this will surely be his final correspondence.
Dearest Evelyn, I pray this letter reaches you. At the time of writing, Northern forces are collapsing on our position. It's only a matter of time until they reach us, and when they do, we will surely have hell to pay. I've already seen what they're capable of, against American soldiers no less. I can only imagine what they'll have in mind for us, the proud Southern Army of Vietnam. I am praying that I can come home safely to see our daughters again, Han and cook, or have one last bowl of your homemade bom bao.
I got the Civil
But this
War
is
wrong.
hell,
Did the wrong one.
and there's not a goddamn person in this hell to answer my prayers. I love you, Evelyn. I love you so much. P.S. Check out Fortunate Son by Creedence Clearwater Revival. I heard some guys in a car listening to it, and they exploded, but the song was badass.
So I just heard Civil War. I didn't know which one.
Yeah.
So I ended up going Vietnam. I figured we were going to do the newest Civil
Yeah.
War.
Uh-huh.
But it turns out that it was the old one that my family doesn't like talking about.
Okay.
So I don't really know that much about it.
And I guess I'll just show what I found.
You don't want to take a break here and discuss?
You don't want to talk about what I just showed at all?
Because I think that was beautiful.
The
I mean,
perfect
yeah.
pronunciation of the
The
two
names?
Vietnamese names and the
Yeah.
Vietnamese food, bom bao.
Pum bao sounds really delicious.
It's a beef thing.
Okay, I just
What?
want to make sure that no one is upset with what I found first.
Why are you making this ugly face?
What is happening?
Why are you showing off your disgusting little teeth?
Because
How are your
I'm
teeth so
cringing.
fucking little?
Is it
know.
from drinking too much soda?
No.
Do they smollen?
No,
it's
they
like a
don't
river
smollen.
that
Did you
cut-
drink
cuts into
reverse
rock
milk
over.
growing
I don't know.
up?
I don't know what it is. I
Did you
think
have
it's
opposite
genetics.
milk?
I think it's a British thing.
He admits it. He's
British.
100% British
I think it. I don't know.
and not Irish at all.
It does affect your teeth. Yeah.
How do you get little ass teeth though? Because
I
your
don't
teeth
know.
are so little.
I've always had small teeth.
Do you have to eat smaller meals?
No, I eat big meals.
Do you have to eat
Small
the
teeth for big
smaller
meals.
bites?
I don't even take small bites. I take big bites. I mean,
You
you've
should
seen.
get your teeth sharpened.
Yeah.
They would look
Yeah.
real. Small teeth would look really good. sharp.
Really good.
Way
and
better
scary.
than big sharp teeth.
Yeah, because then you're low. I mean,
Then I
what,
look
you
like
get
a
two
wolf.
of them?
Yeah.
I look
no,
like a big
no,
bad
you need a
wolf.
bunch of them because then you could look like a shark.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think that's a change I could make in my life.
Why don't we have sharp teeth?
We do.
We do.
They're called the incisor.
But why don't we
Yeah.
have a bunch of them? I don't know
'Cause
why.
we're omnivores.
Mhm.
But we would still be able to eat vegetables with
we
sharp
have
teeth.
if
No,
we
we
only
wouldn't.
ate
You'd
meat.
think so, but our teeth would all fall out.
Yeah.
I don't care if they do.
Oh,
So-
I guess you should take
Why
it up
can't
with
we?
somebody.
Why don't you go get them sharpened?
Because I already am sharpening them myself by falling asleep after having too much caffeine and crunching them in my sleep. Do you guys do that? You guys
Yeah.
grind your teeth?
I'm a big
Yeah.
Oh, I
grinder.
hate it.
I don't grind, but I grit. I just
Maybe
my
that's
jaw.
why they're so
I just hold my jaw shut really tight. I wake
Really?
up and I'm just I don't go like that. It's just still just.
That's
like
got to be so amazing
horrible
for your girl to wake up every day next to you. Open the eyes, and you're so mad looking instantly.
Wow.
Well, I'm doing it.
You have a scary face when you do that. Oh,
Have you ever had lockjaw?
I might have. I don't know what it looks like.
If you had to guess what lockjaw is like.
Yeah, I don't think so then, but maybe.
Is that when you're talking like this?
It's not about the talk. I mean, I guess it is ventriloquist. Yeah, you have no choice but to be a ventriloquist for some time until you go to the doctor.
Open your mouth.
Interesting.
You can't open your mouth, yeah, or it's like really hard.
I think I just contracted lockjaw.
This is honestly one of the most disgusting things I've ever seen in my life. Is bubbles of spit popping out of your tiny teeth as you talk.
It's because I'm trying to seek without snoozing the jaw.
You're not even. It would be I'm trying to speak without moving my jaw.
Oh jeez.
Trying to cease without
seizing. You can say cat steak.
You can't say cat steak. You can't say cat steak. What are you talking about?
Trying to steak.
Steak.
Trying to
steak.
steak. Trying to steak. Yeah.
It's not.
Like you said like cease. I'm saying you could say
speak.
You can say the K sound. You can say
and the T.
Kyle Cease.
Who's that?
Kyle Cease.
He's a stand-up comic that
we've been doing
a
ventriloquist voice for like 2 years at this point,
and you've gotten worse at it actively.
Kyle Cease created a comedy boot camp, and the promo video for it is very amazing.
We should do one of those.
Yeah,
a boot camp.
We should start.
That would be a perfect. That's war.
That is
boot camp is war
for the war on wokeness.
Yeah, we could finally put it into this war that has been raging on. And comedy's the only weapon that really we have anymore. And also people say comedians are philosophers.
No.
I think they're gods.
I think they're modern day warriors.
Yeah. Modern day warriors, the
soldiers.
Exactly.
Citizen soldiers.
Because we don't have soldiers anymore.
No.
Right?
We have the computer.
We have people who go over to wherever and they take photos of themselves.
Yeah.
And then they come back and then now
they make a music video.
While they're there, maybe they cut
You
their
went to
arm
Afghanistan and you found a 4-foot spider.
Big deal.
Great.
That lives there. That's their
fighting
thing.
And
every
also,
day.
I've seen
to
Barry.
make my friends laugh.
I don't want these psychos over here.
No.
I want my comedians to be.
That's kind of. I mean, Barry's the guy. Yeah.
Well, he's an actor.
Right.
Yeah, but the guy who plays him.
Barry Hader.
Is that his real life story?
Yeah. That's Bill
Hader's
Hader's real. That's a
You know what? I saw this show. The Curse. You could not make that show today, man.
No.
It's
Curse.
over.
It'd be the Purse.
The guy went in the sky. He flew.
Don't spoil.
Spoiler alert, bro.
Don't spoil, man.
I'm sorry.
Are you okay? We'll spoil some other stuff while we're at it.
All right. Sixth Sense. He's dead the whole time.
Okay.
The kid is dead the entire time in the Sixth Sense?
The kid is dead the whole time. That's why he can talk to
Wait,
dead
I'm
people.
fucking dead and I'm watching the movie?
Yeah.
How?
Spoiler.
Give me another spoiler.
Game of Thrones. I don't know how that one ended.
The Village actually exists in modern times.
Oh, The Village. Yes, I like that one.
That's a good
Unbreakable. He's a superhero the whole time.
Signs all along it was aliens.
And they're allergic to water.
Were coming down in the crop circle UFOs.
I don't think that one's
And
right.
Leslie Nielsen pees out of his finger.
Yes, I remember that. That's the funniest joke of all time.
It really is.
It is really the best joke
so
ever.
Funny. I always think about the one in Scary Movie 3 where she says she's explaining to the kid that they accidentally chopped off his penis and when he was born and put it upside down. And he says, "Is that why I pee up?" And I don't know. I think about that a lot.
It's really good.
Is that why I pee up? Those movies are amazing. Why don't they make another Scary Movie, man?
Because of marketing.
Craig Mazin.
Dude,
he made
can
those
you
ones,
imagine the fucking cast today?
I was
Bert
talking about
Kreischer?
this. Craig Mazin, he did the scary movies, right? He
I
wrote
think
those.
so. No, it was the Zuckers. The Zuckers were the first two.
He did
offshoots.
he did like maybe some of the later scary.
Well, that
movie
was
sequels.
Friedberg and Seltzer.
Setzer.
They wrote the
okay.
Other
Well,
ones.
anyway, it doesn't matter. He was writing those types of movies, and I'm sure you guys saw the new Borderlands trailer, and are hella excited for that movie. And it's so funny because Craig Mazin wrote that movie, the new Borderlands movie with Eli Roth, but he took his name off of it.
Okay.
And I realized that the Borderlands movie has been in reshoots for like 3 or 4 years. Like it's like they like filmed it. They like originally filmed it in like 2019 or something. And it was like, and so he probably wrote the script before that, and he took his name off of it. So he literally, it probably was that he like his only credits where he wrote that book or whatever, and he had all the like superhero movie, disaster movie, whatever ones he wrote. And then he wrote the Borderlands movie. They started filming it, and then right after that, he had Chernobyl, and then he had The Last of Us. And then now, he was getting emails over like 4 or 5 years from the producers being like, okay, we're just gonna reshoot a few more things, and he's like, please do not replace. Like, I finally have something.
That's him.
I have something to like hold on. I have a career.
God.
For God's
I didn't know
sake,
he made
please.
Chernobyl.
Yeah, that was his first.
That was his like
you don't
big, his
remember
big
in
break.
the middle of Chernobyl, like episode 3,
I've never
all
seen
the
it.
minions come out and they're gay and they start rapping.
But dude, it's so funny. Just since 2019, he's been like, for God's sake, please
don't make
please
Don't
let
let
this
this come
movie
out.
die.
Yeah.
Please do not. And he took his name. He has like a pseudonym on the screenplay.
Really?
for this
That is
movie.
so fucking
it's
funny.
so funny, dude.
It used to be that it had to be like because of WGA like rule or something. It always had to be Alan Smithy or whatever.
yeah, it's a different one. It's
They
some
had to
other
change that
pseudonym.
because there was a movie about a guy named Alan Smithy that was so bad that the writer of that movie tried to give it an Alan Smithy credit. And it's like this movie is called Burn Hollywood Burn, and it's got Eric Idle from Monty Python. And it's just like it's supposed to be, it's like in the same vein as like Scary Movie and everything. And it is the most dog shit movie of all time. It won a Golden Raspberry.
Dude, he
I
wrote
hate them.
Scary
fucking
Movie.
hate
He
that
wrote
thing,
No,
dude.
I hate all Golden Raspberry winners.
You hate all of them? You
And
don't hate the
everyone who-
Golden Raspberries?
No, dude, I like that. I like the Darwin Awards.
This is
Yeah.
so
My
funny.
kinda
He
thing.
wrote Scary
your-
Movie
that's
3, Scary Movie 4, Superhero Movie, The Hangover Part 2, Identity Thief, The Hangover Part 3, and then The Huntsman Winter's War, that like gritty Snow White
He's
movie.
not proud of this filmography?
And then that's Huntsman Winter's War is 2016, and then Chernobyl and The Last of Us, and now it's gonna be Borderlands, but he just took the credit off.
Damn.
I mean, that's
So funny.
honestly, it's a very esteemed career.
Yeah, I know.
I know. It's just so you just know
Hangover
that
2?
you know how he feels about it. Though.
Yeah.
you know exactly.
Well,
you know that he thought
Dude.
he jumped out of the small pond. He made it.
I mean, why does this keep happening to all of our great comedy directors? Is that they get the idea that they need to
They need to do
good.
horror.
They have to be artists? No.
Shut the hell up, man!
Stop it.
being a funny director because you're. Oh, I'm
Or
so
start
good at.
stay being a funny director.
Or at least take Will
Crombie.
Ferrell
This
with
is his
you.
pseudonym, Joe Crombie.
Joe Crombie, the zombie, in writing Borderlands 2, man. Yeah, that doesn't even try to be a real name.
No.
Joe Crombie.
Written by Eli Roth and Joe Crombie.
I've never met a Crombie in my life.
I'm going to grab a Zen real quick,
Okay.
but it's so far away. But I'm going to finally do it. I just have
All
been
right,
working
well,
up the courage
do
for
it.
90 seconds. Hold on.
Okay, so
here
it's
I go.
What are we
killing the
supposed to
energy.
do?
And you know what?
Yeah.
I'm going to throw
We
this
could, if
away.
you just stood up and walked away, we would have kept talking. But now,
Yeah, now we have to.
you kind of, how is your chair stuck to your ass? How did that happen? What the fuck was
just
that?
happened?
Caleb just stood up and his chair was
You hit
attached
some
to
kind
his
of.
butt.
There's a cup that was over there that I don't know who the hell put that there. A metal cup. That they usually use for camping. What? I've never seen your
that
trick
was
with
crazy.
the chair.
I've never seen anybody do that.
Were
Stand
you
up in a chair.
standing up to do that
Was
with
it
the chair?
sticky?
No, man.
Was this all a ploy to put the chair
No,
trick
dude.
on video?
No. I sit with my phone in my back pocket and it sticks out the back. And so when I get up, it catches the lip on this chair sometimes.
I've never seen you do
And I
that.
But
get
that was not what happened because your butt was attached to the chair.
That was exactly what happened. I'll do it again.
Oh, okay. I see it.
I feel like this doesn't. I feel like the one before that just happened was a paranormal event, and this
Yeah.
one is normal. I think I saw something different the first time.
I do not. I think you might be. I mean, it's possible. Anything is fucking possible. I'll
That's
say.
true.
These days,
Yeah. All right.
like
I guess
back
I
in-
can show the song now. What were you going to
show
say?
me your
Not like
song.
back in the Civil War,
not like back in the Civil War.
which I didn't know we were doing.
Right. You made that very clear.
This is a common issue.
So maybe next time, if you don't know what we're doing, you say maybe
just go
what
to
are we
the
doing?
one
What
below.
should I do? What are we doing? Would be
we
a
didn't
good
know
solution.
that we were doing this.
We didn't
He
know.
thought
I thought
was
that you were
doing-
going to do something, and then.
Which even then it would have been Civil
Right,
War.
but then
It
we
would've been the
even then we
Civil War. I
decided
had no-
yesterday, early in the day, that
I
we
had
that
so
no-
you
wasn't
had
going to
plenty of
happen.
time at that point.
And you were here in the office playing skate
It's-
games,
it's
so you
not
really
like- I
don't
wasn't
have
playing
so
skate
much.
games, I was
you were
making
playing
music.
skate.
You
I
were
watched
truly
you playing
playing
skate
skate
games. I
games.
came in.
I was
you were
playing skate games today.
So you came in today after you already knew that we weren't doing a solo
To play
episode
skating games.
to make this stuff without asking what
Let's
to
just
do.
roll the clip, and we'll see if this relates to the Civil War, maybe accidentally.
Hello. Thank you for watching this video from the Smithsonian Museum of Music. My name is Julio Fetter. What you are about to hear is a song that was originally written during the most tragic battle of the early 2000s.
No, it's not
May
going
the
to work.
writer of this song rest in peace. I hope you enjoy it.
You're about to hear a song that's about the craziest fucking thing that's ever happened in my entire fucking life.
Who's this?
I
You're
don't know who
really
this
not
is.
gonna. It's all
Let's
a
just
true
pretend it's
story, and
Civil War.
I'm sure that you won't
Yeah.
even believe it. I saw a bug, and I was scared about it. Got the raid can, then I sprayed the bug the fuck up. Now it's growing big. Big as my friend Alex. Oh no, the bug just said he's gotta take a fucking shower. It's been there. Up inside my shower, I have to go to work, and this bug took up about an hour. The bug got big because I sprayed it with the big bug spray. It makes the bugs the size of fucking towers. A big bug. It's in my fucking shower. 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 Big bug.
So yeah, it kind of goes
It's
on
in
like
my
that
fucking
for
shower.
What?
Big bug.
minutes.
It's in my fucking shower. Big bug.
When would this
It's
have...
in
What,
my
yeah,
fucking
what did you
shower.
think
What did-
I
yeah,
was
what-
going to make
I thought that
my-
maybe it was a war on
About an
bugs or
hour.
something.
Why would you
Maybe-
think that? Why would you just?
All right, that's
Maybe there's a war on bugs that could have
I'm
happened.
not. Okay, I like the song.
Song's pretty
The
good.
song is good.
honestly.
But the
Can't
only
lie.
thing I take issue with is that somehow it's you claim that you. How could this be? I don't understand that.
What's
No,
confusing?
I think it's good, man.
That you would be like, I don't know what we're doing today. I should make a song about a bug, and then you come in and complain. Well, I didn't know what we were doing.
Well, I didn't
like,
know.
obviously, you
We-
did this. That
there-
would not be relevant
There's
to
such
anything,
a
no matter
small
what we
window
were doing.
that we could have
What-
made
why
something
would
where
we-
this made any sense.
Why would we be doing a war on bugs?
You didn't even. If
We
you had
didn't
told
even say.
us, maybe
Yeah,
we
we could have done that.
We could have
That's-
faked it a
that's-
little bit.
Would have been easily
you know?
possible.
There's
I
a
just
war on bugs, but it's,
we were complaining so much, being like, I didn't know we were doing the Civil War. You thought.
you did a song about. And who is this guy who wrote this?
Why
one?
was that
It's
in the
just- Is this
Smithsonian?
your?
It's just some guy that died.
Why
I
did
don't
it?
know.
It's just a random guy who died in the
What about
Smithsonian.
there's a
That's the
war?
fiction of it. Is the Smithsonian took
I don't
a
really
random
know.
guy's song. You don't really know.
I don't really know
Now
much
you're doing
about it.
kayfabe. Now,
What do you mean I'm doing kayfabe? What are you
because
talking
you're
about?
pretending that this is from the Smithsonian still. After we,
I think that maybe this makes no sense.
it really doesn't. But I do like.
I did
the
like it.
song.
I did
the song
enjoy
was
it.
actually
Yeah?
really good.
I
The
did
song
really
was
like
good?
the
you
song.
you really switched up the flow.
You
in
flowed
a new,
on it. You
a new
rode-
way.
you rode the beat.
Yeah, like this.
Yeah.
Like Currency.
Uh-huh.
You know Currency?
I do.
I like him. Was this weed involved?
Weed?
Was
There,
Smoke that?
did I smoke before?
you smoked that and shoot,
Maybe.
shoot
Well,
one?
maybe.
Maybe.
Maybe we can relate this. I don't think this song would exist if the Civil War didn't happen.
That's probably
That's
true,
true.
I guess.
So you're saying rap wouldn't have been invented?
I'm not saying rap wouldn't have been
It's kinda
invented,
what you're
but I'm
saying.
saying that maybe a guy would not have thoughts about a big bug.
If the Civil War didn't happen, if the slavery would have ended eventually, probably, right?
yeah.
When do you think it would have ended?
Once the machines were invented,
So it would have been 30, 40 more years?
maybe.
What if we went back alternate history and it was only like 1 more month?
And nobody fought.
Yeah, without any fighting.
Yeah.
And we found out that all of
The war was.
Patrick's family members died for no reason.
From the northern
From
side.
the South.
Did you grow
'Cause
up
I-
calling it the War of Northern Aggression?
Where do you think I grew up?
Wilmington, North Carolina.
I did not. I had never heard that.
I've met people who said that before from the South.
Who?
Well, it's probably
from
the
where,
deeper
man?
South.
Yeah, probably.
That
Probably
grew up,
Alabama
that
or
left when they
something.
were 17 years old.
Well, yeah, I think it's not that they come up here and they're like, what? The Civil War?
Yeah.
But like that they got taught that like one time.
No, we never had. I mean, I went to a charter school, and then I was a homeschooled, as I like to call it, autodidact,
Right.
polymath.
Yeah.
And so I never heard that before. And my mom's family's from Jersey, and my dad's from California. So I'm really a fake Southerner. I'm really not even from the South. I have no roots, really.
We knew. We've
That's
been
all.
now.
That's all. What
Except
today
for one
was.
uncle who was in the KKK, but I never met him. I never met him, and my grandma told me after he died. Okay, and it was a great uncle.
Yeah.
Well, he wasn't.
You
a
think
great
he was
uncle.
great?
He wasn't a great uncle.
That's messed up.
He was a really good. He was a really, really great uncle. What's the one after?
Great.
He's my
great.
very,
So you think
very
he was
great.
so great?
Okay, he was the greatest uncle, and he was in the KKK. Supposedly.
All right.
Yeah. There's no proof.
There's no proof except for 40 or 50 photos that my grandma has of him wearing.
Yeah, which
all
could
this
have
stuff.
been
Could have been 50 consecutive Halloweens.
That's what I'm saying. He was like 50 years old. It could have been 50 Halloweens.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I don't know why it's such a big
your
deal.
grandma was just like, oh, that boy, something ain't right with him.
No, I mean,
like-
no, it was her
Or her,
uncle. It
okay,
was her
right,
uncle
right.
or something.
Oh, that
Right, 'cause it
uncle,
was a
something
great,
ain't right
great-
with that uncle.
Something ain't right with that uncle. Yeah, he
Yeah.
was a great uncle.
Because I got confused by you calling him a great uncle. I thought you really liked him, and I
never
thought
met
that it was your uncle.
I never met that racist bastard.
And if you
And
did,
if I
what,
did-
and what would you have done?
What would you say?
Would have said,
Cameron's your uncle, right? Wait, point your head up a little bit.
Merry Christmas, Uncle. Merry Christmas. It's been so long. What'd you get me for Christmas?
I got you. This is exciting. It's tickets to a private event.
You are the best
can come
uncle
to with
ever,
me.
and I love you so much. What's the event? Is it a concert?
It's more of like a, well, it's I guess intellectual. It's kind of like and I know you're an autodidact.
I'm an autodidact polymath.
Everyone in your family knows that.
Yeah.
I guess it's just a place for like-minded individuals to
Okay,
discuss theories.
I'm the
without-
gift.
Oh,
I'm the
theory.
gift. I'm a second gift.
You are a gift?
Yeah, wait.
Okay, so this is a slave. What are you?
No,
what
no,
do you
no,
want
no,
me
no,
to say?
no,
I don't
It'll make
understand
sense. It'll
here.
make sense. Just saying, I got you the second gift.
Okay, and I got you a second gift. Okay, I got you a bird. What?
Oh, you're a cross. Oh, you knew I was a Christian. Why do they burn the cross if they're so Christian?
I
Hey,
think,
KKK, I'll say it. Your logic doesn't make any sense. You guys are illogical. I would know. Autodidact.
Yeah. Is it
Yeah.
because it's a T?
T for the KKK. Why would they burn that even?
Yeah.
Why would they burn a T? They should be burning, like, I don't know.
well, yeah.
They should just be burning the ground. They should just do a big bonfire.
I think
They
that's
could-
how
I
it
mean-
started, and they just had a cross there, and it started catching fire. 'cause
Yeah.
it's made of wood.
Oh, I think that that's wrong to burn crosses.
With
I don't
lighter
think it's
fluid,
right to be in the KKK.
No.
I'm
But
not
with lighter
so
fluid, you could
enamored
quite
with them.
wrong.
you could get
Quite
your
wrong.
message across if you just spelled with the lighter fluid.
We are the
We are the
We are
KKK.
the KKK.
are like the Chick-fil-A chickens.
Yeah.
The backwards
Yeah.
are we are the KKK.
Yeah.
Yeah, that I don't think that my uncle. I think actually, I just.
Do you have any relatives in the Civil War besides your? I mean, besides
I just
your
remember
uncle's
the
ideas?
only
I don't
other
know.
thing I know about this uncle that he was horribly mentally disabled. So I don't even
That
know.
I mean, I'm not even saying
How
this.
did
is
they get
like,
him? You know,
I
I
feel
don't
like I feel like that had to be at least half the membership of the KKK,
yeah, of course.
right? Like,
I think it was all of the membership.
yeah.
And well,
Well, no, because I think that some white people are so evil they can basically make that decision without being mentally
Wow.
handicapped, and you probably think that that racism is a stupidity.
No, I think
Yeah.
of it in a pejorative way.
What in a pejorative way?
he's saying that they were all
Right,
not
yeah.
not all there.
But that's what I'm saying. I think that basically they were all, even if they were mentally disabled, I think they had 100% intent and clarity of mind to
And they-
act in that
yes.
evil way.
I agree. And
No matter what genetic things got fucked up by their beautiful families and cousins and brothers and sisters.
Yep.
I think that
they were all married to.
They all might as well have signed a contract that stated, I am allowed to go to hell for this.
Yeah. And it was quite wrong.
Yeah, they're going to hell. They're burning the cross.
And you think that
You think they're going to hell just because
I'm so stupid that I don't even know what I'm doing, so we should be forgiven and go to heaven.
That's
I'm
what you
basically,
should be.
my sins will be cleansed like
I'm
I'm a
not saying
child
no, I'm
dying
saying
at the
that
age of 7 years
pejoratively.
old. Yeah.
I've made this clear.
Do you guys
I'm
never
just
had
telling some jokes, Patrick.
You guys never had any
No, this is spirited debate.
Okay.
North
let's have a
versus
debate.
South debate
Okay.
right now, you two.
Okay, so KKK.
I hate slavery.
Well, you're not very good.
You're
at
not.
being
You're
in
doing a
character.
pretty bad job of being on your side of the debate right now.
What
You're
side
kind of
am I
losing.
on?
This is like
You're on
Lincoln.
the side of the KKK.
Since when?
Since
Here,
I don't know, you joined them.
Let's do Lincoln Douglas debate right
Okay.
now. Lincoln Douglas.
I'm Douglas Heffernan.
Is that his name? I don't
even know
think his
who
last
you're
name
talking
is
about.
Douglas. Lincoln Douglas debate. You never learned about this?
No.
This was like the big debate
know
between
shit.
Lincoln and his opponent before he was elected president. They were talking about the big thing was slavery, and they did this debate.
Oh, okay.
And I had to recreate it for school. And when I was in my weird homeschool conservative like co-op thing, and I got pinned with Douglas.
Why is it that
And I won.
when they do? Why is it that when they do
I
debates
won
in
so well.
when
Your
you do
teacher is
whenever
just fucking racist.
I guess it was all the parents of the thing were the judges, and they were like, "We're giving this one to Douglas."
why is it that whenever you do a debate in school and like middle school, it's always like, okay, we're gonna debate slavery.
Yeah.
It's never like, let's debate traffic lights.
Let's do
or like,
Roe
should
versus
there
Wade.
be homework? It's always like, let's debate if slaves should be freed or
Yeah,
not.
why are they making me do that?
Why do
man?
they do-
Let's do
Come on,
red
let's do
versus
a
blue.
fun debate.
Why
Is
does
it
have
supposed to
be-
teach you about debating? Is that the only thing that's supposed to
It
teach
Who gives
you?
a fuck about debating?
My,
though?
this one was. I'm going to
That's
be
true.
completely transparent. It was clear that this was not about teaching us how to debate. This was
Yeah.
about teaching us states' rights.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that was the entire thing.
Excuse me.
Was that Douglas was like, leave it up to the states, and Lincoln
Right.
said, leave it up to the Jakes. Have the cops come and kill.
Here's my
everybody with
stance on
slaves.
states' rights. I don't think there should be states' rights because if each state could do everything different, we would be called the disjointed states of America.
Yeah, and we
We're
need to
united
be
for a
united
reason.
We have the name. We might as well go
Exactly.
with it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And
We're not
also,
the 50 countries of America.
I don't want to be the bullshit. The EU is so bullshit that you can go to all the countries, but everybody speaks different languages. Can you imagine if we had that in the U.S.?
Yeah.
Where you go to, if you went to
Kind of do.
Sometimes it feels like that.
what?
You go to Boston.
That's a
Saying
accent.
park that. Well, accents are different languages.
How many times
Think
have you
about it.
really heard somebody in Boston say "park the car in Harvard Yard"?
I
Probably
heard it a
every
lot
day.
growing up.
Well, in a comical sense, but
No.
not in a really practical way. Or people trying to park the car. There's no parking spaces in Harvard Yard.
There's a parking lot
Where is there a parking lot in Harvard?
next to
There's a parking
the
deck,
Mike's.
I guess.
Yeah, next
Yeah,
to the
there's some
Mike's
parking
Pastry, and there's a Dunkin' Donuts there.
Is there Mike's there? Oh,
there's
there is.
There is.
that's not a lot though.
That's a garage.
It's a deck.
Park
Garage.
the car in the Harvard Yard garage.
The garage.
See,
You know
there. Why isn't that the
you
thing?
know what the better one is when people with Boston accents say ma, ma.
Heard that a lot. This
I
weekend.
like
also
that.
heard that
My
a
cousin's
shit ton.
wedding.
I
growing
like
up.
when people say
Yeah.
"ma." I think
It's the
that
best. In a
Yeah.
Boston accent, that's the best word. In a Boston, ma.
Ma.
My wife used to babysit these
farted.
kids who called. Well, you hear that? My wife used to babysit these kids who said "mummy" and "papa."
That's
Ugh.
weird.
That's disgusting.
Ew.
That's
Isn't
terrible.
that disgusting?
That is gross.
That's
so
delightful
horrible.
children from down the lane type of thing.
Yeah.
And mummy and papa.
Mummy.
Papa really kills me.
Papa is terrible.
Papa is coming to pick us up.
Can I have a chocolate, Papa?
Yeah, those
Stuff like
are
that.
our
Ugh.
parents
A
who
sweetie.
have an issue in their brain.
Yeah.
Did you guys ever call your parents anything besides mom and dad?
No.
Mommy.
Really?
Yeah,
Eric.
when I was little.
Do you guys call your parents now by their first name?
No, that
Really?
shit's creepy.
Yeah, that's
I
weird.
do that because my mom does not respond to mom.
Hmm.
She only responds to.
My brother tried to do that once, and my mom told him to shut the fuck up.
I feel like I won't care if my kids want to call me Caleb.
You don't
That's
care if
fine.
they disrespect you?
I don't think that's disrespectful. I think that's the utmost respect.
They should call you. If it's either dad for me or Mr. Doran.
Mr. Doran? Really?
If my kids aren't calling me Mr. Doran,
okay,
not fucking answering.
All right. What? And
Patrick, help me! I'm trapped under. The fridge fell on me because I was trying to get your snacks off the top. I was trying to sneak a snack
off the
and
bread
the
box.
fridge fell on me. Help me, Patrick.
Dude, I'm so excited to hide all the good food from my kids.
Yes.
That is a dream scenario. You get all of the junk food. They're not allowed to eat anything good. My dad used to have...
When I die and I go to heaven, I would like to see... Because I'm going to go to heaven. I would like to see a cutscene I'm gonna go to heaven. Of every single... I would like to just see... It's a montage of every single item of food that was ever in my house growing up that I didn't know was there.
Yeah.
Almond roca. That's what my dad used to have.
What is that?
It's some fucking weird world market type of candy. And my dad used to, it's like a toffee.
Yeah.
And my dad used to have a can that was in my brain. It was a 50-gallon drum that was up in it was like the top shelf of his dresser. And when he would leave for work, I would sneak in and I would grab one.
You know what else will be so incredible when you're a parent is to find the snack that is really good that your kid does not like.
Oh yeah.
That's why old people develop a taste for licorice. It's
that's
because
good,
kids don't like black licorice.
I won't
like
take it from you.
I like black licorice.
Even when you were a kid, you liked it?
Yeah.
I think no, that's weird. You were an odd bird.
I was, yeah.
But I'm saying but when before your kid realizes that they like spicy stuff and stuff like that, that's got to be so great. You're gonna just leave it out on the counter,
just eating disgusting Mexican candy to spite your kid.
Wow.
Or you raise them to only like that kind of thing. They hate chips.
When I was at home this weekend, I learned that all of my nephews, my niece is not picky, but all of my nephews are picky, and my sister made like a whole roast beast.
She made a whole roast beast?
She made a whole roast beast.
My God, it's not even...
She made a whole roast beast for Sunday dinner, and I just got to eat all of their slices of roast beast and mashed potatoes. My nephew didn't even want any of it. She made him a plate, and he wanted a
doesn't
PBJ.
want mashed potatoes?
That's like the best.
That's crazy.
That's how you
picky
sneak
eater
other
food.
foods into a kid's diet is you put that in the mashed potatoes.
I got to eat like 4 plates of roast beast this weekend.
Want some. Will you make us some roast beast?
I would. With injected butter?
Did Kenji do...
Damn.
Oh, a Kenji roast beast?
With the injected
butter. I had roast beast on Christmas this year, and it was so damn good.
I love roast beast.
Did you get to eat the little flour legs?
So good. No, I wish. Oh, I want those so bad.
They look really tasty to me.
I want to have that.
The legs that have the chef's hat on the end.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that shit. Why do they do that?
You always see that growing up in like cartoons and shit as a kid, and you're like,
saw that once.
Why aren't you putting in this effort, mom and dad?
Yeah,
that's right.
Put the little shit. How long would that take to get those?
To just put it on? You screw
it
on.
Exactly.
It's probably nothing.
You're not putting any little umbrellas in all of my drinks. You're not putting.
Yeah.
I never once had any cornucopia anything.
No.
Nothing
it must be so good.
I ever ate was in a cornucopia.
I've never had cornucopia either.
It's
once
like
you have
one
it,
of my...
Once you have it as a grown-up?
You've had it.
Once you've had cornucopia as a grown-up, you realize why they were hiding it from you. You would not be able to appreciate it.
But you've had it, though?
I've had cornucopia.
Dude, I've never had cornucopia.
Buddy.
Fuck.
This year, 2024, this is the year you have cornucopia.
I'm going to have it this year.
Why do you keep saying it different every single time?
Cornucopia.
Cornucopia?
It's got a U in there. It's like February.
February does have 2 U's in it.
No, an extra R.
2 U's.
It's got an extra R. Well, February has an extra R that no one pronounces.
I think the way your brain works is that you think of what you're going to say, and in your brain, it projects it onto words, and then you read it.
Yeah.
What?
You read you.
I think you think of
thoughts,
something,
and then it shows up.
It shows as words, and then you
read it left to right.
Probably. I don't know. That sounds correct. Here's how exhausted I am from yesterday. Last night when we were coming home, I saw the back. It was
oh my God, this was insane.
It was a semi truck.
Okay.
That I didn't see the front of, and I thought that somebody was riding
Optimus
around.
Prime drives without a trailer, and he has the flat part.
I know the flat part.
I saw the flat part, and I thought that somebody was driving around in a 1-to-1 replica of the Batmobile from Dark Knight.
From the bed of a truck.
He thought the bed of a truck was the Batmobile. I was in the middle. Me and Joe were like talking about something.
Batmobile.
You didn't even say we were like talking about something, and then in the middle of us talking, Patrick just went, "Oh my God, the Batmobile!" He like screamed it. There was
And then I
nothing
saw the
visible
front of the
anywhere,
truck.
and we just didn't react.
Yeah.
Like, I have no idea what he's saying right now.
And I thought that you guys like were not impressed, and then I saw the front of the truck.
But they
'cause
were impressed.
The car moved, and then I
It like startled me.
I
Like,
should have gone to bed right then. I should have just fell asleep in the
It was
car
so
immediately
crazy.
after.
the Batmobile.
Yeah, I thought that I mean, in my defense, if you saw the Batmobile from The Dark Knight Rises on the highway,
I'd be freaked out, man.
you'd be scared and maybe a little.
Well, I'd be
excited.
scared that I'd be thinking of everything that I'd done recently.
Oh, yeah.
And if any of it was a petty crime,
And the car's coming
maybe
up
if I
next
had
to you.
loitered or something, I would
Yeah,
I would be afraid that he was
exactly.
going to put a
And the
missile
back,
in my head.
the
a
back
non-lethal
tire of the
missile.
car just gets fucking blown out by that missile.
Exactly.
And
Yeah.
then the car starts to skid out, and you're like,
Yeah.
oh, I shouldn't have.
I don't use guns. Just
I
missiles.
shouldn't have
giant
taken,
missiles,
missiles
and
and
bombs.
cars and tanks.
I shouldn't have
guns kill
taken
people.
2 mints. I shouldn't have taken 2 mints at that restaurant. It said, please take 1.
Exactly,
Yeah.
dude. Yeah, when you take a grape to see if the whole bag's going to be good or
Yeah.
bad.
Oh, fuck my life. Now the whole car's destroyed.
Yep. Now I'm being killed by Batman because I wanted a red grape.
Yeah. Cotton candy.
Great. My life is. Oh, those cotton.
Great.
Have you seen these? This shit pisses me off so much.
Mm-hmm.
I saw a pineapple the other day. I have a lot of fruit problem.
Mm-hmm.
I saw pineapple the other day.
I have a lot of fruit
I have a
problem.
lot of fruit problem.
I have a lot of fruit problem.
I saw a pineapple the other day at the grocery store that I guess it's pink inside,
Oh.
and it was $30.
Jesus.
Well, the import on it. I mean, the
And it
grocery
came in
store
a
is not
bu- it
making
came in
any
a
money on that.
box.
The grocery store is
And
not
then
making any money on that.
the same grocery store, I was with Noah, I saw a beer that was $80 for one beer.
Probably the best beer in the world.
No, it can't. It's just beer, man. It can't be. This luxury BS is just BS to me.
You hate luxury?
I hate luxury. I like dog shit products.
You like dog shit, not luxury?
No, yeah, I don't. I'm not into spending a bunch of money on nice things.
Would you rather go to Erewhon in Los Angeles?
Don't
or,
even get me started on
Poopy's
Erewhon.
Used Food?
I would go to Poopy's Used Food, and I would get the smoothie there, and I would get the Mike Shinoda smoothie
used
at
smoothie.
Poopy's Used Food, because I would think that would taste better.
You think that's better than luxury items?
I'm
You
not
think-
gonna spend
you think
$20 on the
Poopy's-
Kim
you think
Kardashian
Poopy's
smoothie?
Used Food is better than
I'm going
Erewhon.
to Poopy's Used Food, and I'm going to get the Tucker Carlson burger. That's what I would rather have.
I'm so unluxury. I always thought Erewhon was a gym.
You're thinking of
Equinox.
Equinox.
I
yeah,
know what I'm,
yeah,
but
yeah.
I until I think literally I think last week
You
I thought
thought,
Erewhon
oh.
was a gym.
I saw in Greenpoint there was a grocery store that's about to open up, but it's not Erewhon, and they said on their sign it said Erewhon opening soon, and I said I left them a
capping.
note. I said you capping, you are tricking people who love luxury.
Right.
Because I know that if there was an Erewhon here, you would go.
I would go
purchase that.
one time. I would go to see what is the smoothie
So it's
like.
just a fancy grocery store?
yeah.
Where everything is quite expensive.
Everything is expensive because it's like the most organic stuff or something, or I don't really know.
Oh Jesus.
Yeah,
And they have celebrity smoothies that are
they have
different colors swirled.
the Balenciaga
Whoa.
They have
water.
a blue and white smoothie.
And that's Haley
that's
Bieber's
crazy.
or something.
Based on Erewhon, I always thought it was either a gym or like a biblical battle.
It does sound cool. It does
Yeah.
sound like
The
it's
name
an
is
angel,
cool.
Yeah.
an angel from the Bible.
Yeah.
But it's not. It's just some dog shit store.
Oh great.
Yeah.
Well,
Now
there goes
Poopy's
my
used
life.
food.
Poopy's Used Food is actually a family-run business.
That's funny. I always thought
Mr.
that was a
Poopy?
clothing store.
No.
No, you're stupid.
You seem to
it's-
have something wrong.
Yeah, it has food in the name.
Yeah.
Oh, you were thinking it's like that place in Boston, Johnny Cupcakes, where it's not actually a cupcake store. It's
That's
a
not a
t-shirt
cupcake store?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
They don't sell cupcakes
No,
there?
it's just a guy who was
Yeah.
like, "Oh, I'm gonna call
That's
it Johnny
fucking
Cupcake."
bullshit.
Yeah.
I almost went in there multiple times, and then I decided I
really
I
should
think
be.
they
A grown
might
man, I
sell
don't need a
cupcakes
cupcake.
there. I think they
Okay,
might
then
sell
it is a
them with-
cupcake store.
They might start, but I think that
They might start.
I saw an
They
ad.
might start
They might have
soon.
started. They might have started. I don't know, but I don't trust that guy to have sold them because he already tricked everybody with his T-shirt business.
Don't trust him.
And now I trust Mr. Poopy, who runs Poopy's Used Food.
Because you might be saying used food. What's that? Have you ever seen the apple in the pig's mouth? Nobody eats that fucking
No
apple.
one eats that.
It's
The pig can't eat it. He's
It's
dead.
refurbished.
Send that to Poopies.
Refurbished food
Drop it off. They have a 24-hour drop-off. At
This is
Poopy's
just
Used Food.
refurbished food.
at
It's like
luxury prices.
It's when picky eaters, they get a meal and they say, I don't want the mashed potatoes. I don't want the roast beef. They don't have an uncle around.
Bring it to Poopies.
Bring it to Poopies. Refurbish it. Hasn't been eaten. It's been used but not eaten.
Whip
put
it
it in
back
a
up.
Tupperware.
Yeah.
Put it on a plate.
Reconstitute the mashed potato back into a full potato. Put a skin over it.
Uh-huh.
Which
you can use it for anything.
you fry that thing up, crispy on the outside, soft on the inside.
Fried.
That's a Burger King fry style.
A whole potato?
But that would actually taste
Burger
pretty good.
King gives whole potatoes as fries.
Yes.
Yes.
They
I
fry
haven't
a full
been to Burger
potato.
King
It's
in
a
a while.
secret menu item if you ask. If you
The
ask.
full fry?
The
Can I
full
get
fry.
the full fry?
Can I get the mega fry?
We're not far off of that. They're getting really desperate with fast food.
Oh, yeah.
They've just started putting the two things together.
Don't they do that? I mean, well, it's a baked potato at Wendy's. You can get a baked potato. Why don't they do baked potato anywhere else? Think about that.
It should be like a restaurant in the 50s where they don't have a menu and you just go in and say, can you make me this?
Yes.
They say, yeah, I know how to make that.
Yeah, we got that.
Yeah, they should
Or-
do that at fast food.
Yeah, I mean, they still do that at like diners. You can just say,
Yeah.
"Okay, I want clams and eggs."
Exactly.
They go, "Okay."
Sure, yeah, we have clams.
I can't. How do they store? They must have some like infinite dimension library that go into it, like Greek diners, where they have every food categorized, like the warehouse in Indiana Jones.
Yeah, like the Jedi library.
Yeah,
The
and then they
Beyond
just-
and Bed
they're-
Bath
they're
and
like, oh, this
Beyond
guy
from
wants
Click.
oysters and a meatball, so we'll bring that
Yeah.
out, and that'll be $50.
Oysters and an egg, you could call that the shell surprise.
Because they both come from
They
shells.
both come from a shell.
But you don't eat the
Oh,
shells
yeah.
on either of them.
No, but
you don't.
that's the
Well, you do it
surprise.
That's
accidentally.
the surprise, yeah. No shell.
The surprise is that you're not eating that shell.
Right.
You maybe
and
want
what they could do, I mean, I've never seen a hard-boiled egg cut in half without it cracking, right? So you could put it through like
You could probably do it with a laser
a laser or like a, what's that thing called? The
slicer.
slicer.
You know what's a
for
good
wood.
idea
table
for
saw.
a food?
Table saw, yeah.
What are people obsessed with now?
Erhawan.
What are people obsessed
Pretty
with now?
close.
Give me a
The compressor. What's that
Yes.
thing called?
slap chop?
Hydraulic press.
Hydraulic press.
Oh, right. I thought you were talking about in terms of food.
They should
No,
make
no.
a restaurant where you order the food and then they like, you know how
Yeah.
how that place chops the salad once you pick the ingredients.
Cold
you
Stone
order the
Creamery.
food, Cold Stone Creamery. They put every ingredient in the hydraulic press
Yes.
and they push it until it is flat and it squeezes out the sides. And then
What
you
could
eat
it be called?
This could be-
impressions.
Pat, did you ever go to... That's really good.
That is really,
That's
really,
really,
good.
really good. That you just perfectly, like, it was a good idea, but you just basically secured
Uh-huh.
$100 billion a year from a very specific clientele.
you, Sharks.
This is a business trip restaurant now.
Yes.
Yeah.
That is
You
incredible.
want to go to impressions?
Maybe we go to
Business
Impressions.
expense, put it on the Amex.
God damn. Put it in the bottom floor of a luxury hotel.
Yep.
Yeah.
I will
Jesus
have
Christ.
Next
an
to a Fogo de
orange,
Chao.
Yeah.
I will
No.
orange, raw
No.
bacon, and some gummies. And you press that, and let me just try it. Try
Did you
it.
ever-
and then the
did you
the
ever
thing
go
at the
to,
bottom, the press thing is a griddle.
It could
No,
be
it's
something
all
else.
all
cold.
food.
Well,
It's
there's a
all
hot
cold.
one and a cold
Did you ever go
Okay.
to Fire and Ice?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
What's that?
Hibachi place
worst-
in Boston.
Yeah, but
Sucked.
basically, it's a hibachi place where the idea is it's a restaurant where you get to pick your food.
Yeah.
I like any place like that.
you pick
go,
it. It's a buffet.
it's a buffet of ingredients, and you go and you get them, and then they cook it.
They cook all of it. So you're getting like you're putting in a bowl raw meat,
Yeah.
raw corn,
Oh,
raw
is it like
everything
it's
is
the
raw.
worst
Is it
thing of all
Mongolian
time.
food? Do they have like sauces at the end?
I think so. Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah, we had one of those in our hometown. Does a guy cook it on a giant slab with huge chopsticks?
It's hibachi and buffet.
Yeah.
Sounds amazing.
It's terrible. It's so bad. I went there like one time as a kid for someone's birthday party.
It was a big
and I
birthday
became
place.
obsessed with it. And my
Yeah.
parents would never take me, obviously.
Yeah.
Because it's expensive and terrible.
It's just a circular griddle.
Such a fun. They used to have one in Harvard Square next to
Yeah.
the Sinclair. It closed.
I went to that one. I went to that one when I was
I've been
16.
I went to that one, and then I went to one in I don't remember where, but it was somewhere else I went, and it was like, yeah, it's so funny, such a funny idea for a restaurant.
Yeah. The circular griddle is so fucking crazy because then they had to like, so you get like, it's like a pie chart, and then where like you sit on the pie chart is where they cook your food. So the guy has to constantly go over and turn around, flip the other person. So
Yeah.
there's just a lot of cross contamination. And then
Yeah,
just
it's
like,
just also like, yeah, why would you ever want like, okay, I'm gonna want to go to a restaurant and I'm gonna pick out a bunch of things to eat all mixed together.
yeah.
Like, why would I just want a dish?
You have to be such a food genius to know what goes together, but no one's going in there.
It's so easy to fuck up. It's so easy to pick the wrong things to go together.
And it's like $14 a bowl.
I'm eating my leftovers. I'm eating my Sunday night leftovers right now.
That's like I used to make a curry when I was in college. I was like trying to not eat meat when I first moved to Boston, and I would make a curry every week that was it was tofu, garbanzo beans, broccoli, and like
chickpeas.
Yeah, and a bunch of
not even toasted.
No,
just out of the can.
Out of the can. With the water.
Toasted so damn good.
It was the most disgusting thing
you're making mushy slop.
It was complete slop, and I would eat it every single day.
Yeah.
And I would keep it in the fridge for like a week.
Oh.
And I would eat out of the Tupperware.
Yeah,
every day cold.
That's cold tofu. So that's awesome. What grade of firmness?
Whatever the cheapest one was.
Oh, you sure you're getting the silken tofu?
It might have been silken. It might have been silken tofu. I'm serious. It would break up into so many different pieces, and it would stink up the entire apartment, and it would get stinkier as it went because of the broccoli.
Yeah.
And I would just eat it every day and have horrible stomach aches and farts at school.
What's going on? Why do I feel so bad?
And I was like, it must be
so
just
crazy.
the nervousness of moving to a new city that's giving me diarrhea every day.
Do you remember that time we got the vegetable platter? We got we had on our rider for tours. We just put like a couple beers in the fridge. Like, well, we weren't picky, and then we wrote vegetable platter.
We weren't very picky, guys.
We weren't picky.
We're just like you guys. We just go on world tours, and we're not picky with our riders.
Well, we didn't have anything on there other than like our rider was like water, beer,
guys. We're
one
just
other
normal
thing,
guys.
and then
we like
vegetable
water. We
platter,
like beer.
vegetable platter,
vegetal.
It was
vegetable.
VEGBLE platter.
Yeah,
and no venue ever got it for us.
One venue did.
One venue did, and then
don't remember.
It
what.
was
I think it was
sitting,
Littlefield.
It might have been it was Bell House, and then
that's what it was.
It was sitting back there for so long that the broccoli stunk up the whole.
Yeah, it smelled like complete shit.
It was honestly like every venue was doing us a favor by not getting us the vegetable platter. And we didn't know because we're stupid.
And then when we finally got it, I had no choice but to eat almost all of it.
Stinky broccoli.
Yeah.
How are we going to get rid of the smell?
I like vegetables.
Yeah, vegetables are amazing.
We had to get rid of the smell somehow.
Eat.
You just eat it away. Oh, the food smells?
Most of the way I get rid of smells in my house.
Yeah, just eat that.
Whatever it is,
what
just
did
eat
we
it.
put on that? That was the first time we got so excited and then just blew it.
What?
Our tour manager told us to put stuff down on the rider, and we were just like, we should put water.
What?
We
should put beer. That's what it's supposed to be. That's the point of it.
I'm not gonna say
you can put M&Ms on there. You can put candy.
We're not.
Then
We
say
are not
you want it.
rock stars.
We're not rock
We don't
stars.
deserve
No.
M&Ms.
I
That's
think we deserve
whatever you
one
put
bag of
whatever you
M&Ms.
put on there. Somebody who works at the venue gets sent out to the store to go buy it.
Yeah.
I'm not. If you put anything that's annoying on there, I mean, obviously you can. You're allowed to.
I'm not saying we should put anything annoying, but why didn't we put candy and other snacks?
Can you imagine this
I don't eat
person
candy.
who makes probably $7 an hour in Atlanta being sent to go to the Publix and have to go find a certain type of M&M for us?
Exactly.
No, we're not saying
I'm not
anything
going to
crazy.
I'm not being
M&Ms.
part of that, man.
No,
I'm not saying anything
It's
crazy.
not- no.
We just said water, beer, vegetable platter.
And then
Exactly.
we come and do the show, and we sold 30 tickets, and they take the M&Ms out of the money that we make from the show.
They could keep the M&Ms
Just
too.
bring your own M&Ms, man.
All right.
It's not that hard.
All right.
Speaking
I don't
of
know why this
tour-
became an attacking me for
I'm
saying
sorry.
that we didn't have M&Ms on
I'm
our
sorry.
It was a
rider.
bad idea.
You get an
It was a
enchilada.
bad idea?
To put M&Ms on the rider, it's a bad idea.
How is that a bad idea, though?
You can go to the store and get it yourself.
You can.
You can.
Yeah. You're trying to, you know, I mean, we've been talking about the Civil War. He's seeming pro...
Yeah, pro-slavery.
Pro something here.
I don't think I'm pro something.
Pro, I mean, I don't even know what it
I'm
would
pro
be.
M&Ms.
You said you're not pro something, so you're not pro freedom
I think I'm,
for all people?
I think I'm anti-freedom, anti-slavery.
How would
Listen,
that work?
if there's gonna be slaves, we should all be slaves.
Yeah.
I'm fine with that.
We should all serve. Let's all serve one guy. Come
I'm
on.
fine with that. That's
Yeah.
jail. If
Yeah.
everybody's in jail,
That's
nobody
fine.
is. That's fine with me.
All right, guys.
Yeah.
We're going on tour doing sketch comedy with Home Planet and Pierce Campion. There will be some beautiful live sketches as well as videos like the crazy one we filmed yesterday that you won't know anything about till you come see the show. It's going to be the only place to see this video until it's not. So come to see us on one of those shows. Boston's coming up. It's less than a month away. Get your tickets. That show's for sure going to sell out. It's almost sold out now, I think.
It's actually a month away.
That's what I said, yeah. Boston, Atlanta, Chicago, Toronto, Philadelphia for sketch shows. And then if you want to see us do a normal-ass podcast that will be fun and live, and maybe we'll show the videos there too, I guess. You never know. We'll see what happens.
We got to do something.
We'll do something.
Show my video.
We'll do hella fun
What's your video?
Shit.
It's a dance challenge.
Minneapolis, Detroit, and Carrboro, North Carolina. Make sure you get your tickets because those are going to come up and you're going to be so sad when you can't go.
That's true as fuck.
As we are... Let me tell you something right now. We are not coming back to Carrboro, North Carolina.
You shut your
This is
fucking
your
mouth.
chance, guys.
You shut up now. I'll be back. I will be back. Okay. Thank you, guys. I'm going to go try this Tony Chachery's on... I've convinced myself that I have every single autoimmune disorder known to man.
I get that way too.
Yeah, dude. I think that I have recently. I think that I have lupus, because that's the only one that people actually believe when you say it. So I feel like I'd like to have that one.
Yeah.
Right.
Because that one I think would be good.
I had swine flu a couple months ago.
I thought that
Bullshit,
didn't
you had fucking swine flu a couple months
Okay,
ago.
buddy.
I'm
Yeah,
not
and you had the bubonic plague.
Yeah,
too.
yeah. Okay, Encino, man. You've been frozen.
You've
been frozen
Yeah.
since
You're probably
2012.
also going to say you had HIV
Yeah.
also.
I went to City MD because I thought I had COVID and I wanted to get a COVID
They
test.
did not say you have swine flu.
Okay, we
They
don't have any COVID tests left. Do you want a swine flu
No,
test?
it's H1N1.
H1N1.
H1N1. I think that's swine
Created
flu.
by Barack Obama and FEMA.
Dude, they said you have swine flu, and that's what I said. I said, is Obama president? Ma'am, are you telling me Obama's... I'm sorry.
Sorry, I think you're burying the lead.
Is it the past? No, it's 2 months ago. I tweeted about this.
That is
I'm sorry. I
fucking
said, is it the
terrifying.
past?
Yeah.
Because
Please
what do you...
tell me.
Yeah, swine flu.
God damn.
What
were
was
the-
it like?
Yeah, did you, I mean...
It was worse. It was way worse than COVID.
It was the worst thing that's ever happened to you.
Swine flu, we didn't,
We didn't appreciate it.
We
Now
didn't,
that it's-
dude. It didn't get enough love, dude.
Dude,
I
what a
remember
fucking
back when
throwback.
swine flu was big, I thought it was going to be the zombie apocalypse.
Yeah,
Me
man.
too,
They
man.
should have shut shit. I mean, like the way I was sick. Let me tell you.
Talk that talk.
Yeah. No, yeah, and they said I had swine flu. I had a hot doctor too, and she was my age.
I hate that shit.
She comes in and she goes, "I'm your doctor."
Yeah.
Dude, I
Do you know what
fucking
I said?
hate that.
I said, "No, you're my girlfriend." What are you talking
I
about?
hate that so much, dude. Last time I went to the doctor
She
before
said she's 20. I asked her, I was like, "How old are you?" She said, "I'm 27." I was like, "What did you do? You mean you weren't in bars your early 20s?"
She skipped a grade in medical
Yeah.
school.
I was like, what? I was like, whenever I meet
That's
someone my
bullshit.
age with a job, I'm like, why aren't you being a comedian?
Right, yeah.
What do you mean?
Because look how awesome my life is.
Yeah.
I'm
man.
like, you can't be a doctor. We're only pushing 30. Like,
yeah, yeah.
What are you talking about?
That's still so fucking young.
yeah.
To be I mean, at least.
Full ass doctor, City MD.